It is an interpretive dance, this dance that we're talking about, because every time a word comes forth from our lips, there's a particular context about the speaking. And when someone doesn't understand the context, some of the things seem strange. Now, what is the context? It's really hard to define. You just have to kind of know what it is. You have to kind of know what it is to get it. But when I speak, I find that it's coming from a place of context where so speech is this intuitive, almost mystical kind of tool. Sometimes I have to remember and I have to remind myself that other people tend to focus on topics and it's linear. They're talking about something instead of just letting the words emanate for the sake of allowing something to speak through us. It's a fine line for me to be in both worlds, to have the feeling like, as I'm talking about waves on the ocean, it's like the interpretive gesture of dance. It's like how, someone takes away something that's negative and it has to do with the environmental factors because a vehicle playing rap music just passed by when I said the word negative. And that's how I mean when I feel like I'm not totally, planning everything that I'm going to say. It just comes forth spontaneously. So it's so fun and mystical and magical and spiritual to let that happen and talk about your blue skies and talk about all those things that I've talked about in the past that made me a person who I've been told was attractive. But it's a fine line to not go overboard and become psychotic like I was at one point too, where I took it to an extreme and that was all I said and I couldn't keep track of anything at all. I couldn't keep track of topics at all. I could only understand the sort of messages that I got, which were interpreted through my mind, and then I got a different meaning from what was being said than just the surface topic. So that's how it works with me, with words and speaking and stuff. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to share on the David Hawkins forum, and also I wanted to make it easier for me to understand, so people understand me better. The people who need to understand me, that is, or who desire to spend time with me, and therefore they're around me. So I don't want to be a mystery to people, I'm not interested in being mysterious. I think it's important to be practical, but I don't want to forget my spiritual, mystical side either. I can't forget it. It's a part of me. And that's why I'm making this video, just as an explanation of some of the ways that I talk and some of the nuances and what my thought process is behind this force that seems to occupy my consciousness, where the subjective reality from which the words emanate